Yo, what's up guys? I hope you're having a super day wherever you're at, and today we're playing Moonlighter. Now, Moonlighter was a indie game that was published back in 2000, of April of 2018, I think. It just released, and it's recently new, and it's been updated quite a bit. In this game, you're actually playing as some sort of a treasure hunter, and you're basically the last ones, the descendants of the treasure hunters. And what you're trying to do is collect treasure and sell it in order to be more successful. So I guess in a sense, it's a little bit more of a Sim City kind of game, a little bit. You do run a shop and you get rich. But you do have to fight in dungeons to get such artifacts or treasures in order to sell it. But without me explaining it further, I will click on play a new game, and the cutscene will basically show you. And I will be playing on normal mode because hard mode is, while it says recommended, I really don't recommend it. I recommend normal mode. Okay guys, welcome to the gameplay and the introduction of this game. And this is more of a tutorial section, although it's pretty basic for an RPG. I mean, everything is there. The WASD keys, you know how to do that. And on the top part, it will explain to you what you need to do in order to actually complete some of these obstacles. But honestly, I don't really... Like, some of them you really do need to, but it's not really necessary. If you don't follow the tutorial, like for example, if I just get hit by this, I will die. But I will respawn at the very front of the dungeon level. As you can see here, I gotta press space, and that's actually what I'm gonna do. There we go. But just be careful. Don't keep doing this like I do. And again, follow the tutorial. If you don't, boom, you're dead. I have played this game throughout maybe 1 or 2 hours. And if you're wondering where to get this game, it's on Steam for about $20. Well, sorry, not $20. $19.99. Anyway, in this game you actually have the ability to, like I said, go into dungeons, and while you can go into dungeons, you can also fight creatures by using your broomstick. And you also take damage from little blobs of slime. Yes. Don't worry guys, you can't really die in the tutorial in a sense, although I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good thing. I mean, I guess it's a learning experience for you, but for some of you that have played these games, these dungeon hunter games, you're pretty adept to it, and you pretty much know everything there is. I mean, there's jump, there's strafe. There we go. And there's chests, you know, treasure. Here's some of the tool key letters that you can, you know, right over here. I can close, I can go back, I can grab it, put it in the stack. You know, that's fine and all, but one thing that it introduced here was to move everything at once, and I like that. Look at this. Boom! There you go. Simple as it gets. Just do this. Boom! There you go. Now for the last part of this dungeon, it's gonna troll you, and it's a scripted event. You're supposed to die, okay? So, you know, the best thing to do for me, I already know what's gonna happen. Yeah, you can fight them all you want. It's not gonna help. I'm not kidding. It's not gonna help. I mean, you can try and get loot, but you know, there's no point. Yeah, I mean, look. Oh, I forgot to tell you that whenever you lose your items, well, actually, whenever you die, you lose half of your items. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but you know, try not to die too much. Okay, guys, now we're basically getting into the real game where everything's a lot more serious now if you die. This is actually the shop where, as the main character, you're the last of the descendants, and you basically run this shop, so you're free to do whatever you want. Just make sure, you know, there's a lot of things to do in this game. Just, like, in a moment you'll learn the shop system and how things work. So if you sell things at a lower price, when its value is super high, you'll essentially become bankrupt in a way, because you're selling something of value that's really low. You're basically making no money off it. Oh yeah, this dude says that everything's dangerous, but it's not dangerous, guys. Okay, it's a really simple game. Just put it on normal mode and you'll be fine. If you want a real challenge, I guess you can go hard mode. Although, as a beginner, you probably shouldn't do that. I know the game says it's recommended, but don't believe that. Okay, I once got soft locked on hard mode. And 2 hours through, I had to start the game all over again, and that really made me a little bit more angry. Wow, just like Roblox's economy system, value, just like RB Rex Rocks. Okay, I'm supposed to stand here? Oh no, I gotta open the door. I'll just stand here. So as you can see, there's an NPC that wants a little rock for some reason, and we're gonna sell it to him. See this dude? This dude thinks 200 whatever gold is too expensive. So he's like, nope. It's okay. That dude wasn't worth it. It's too poor anyway. So guys, whenever you discover artifacts or treasure in the game, you can look it over into your log. Yeah, this, you can see all the items that you have. Okay, you can look at all the items here. See this crystallized energy. It would appear the energy surging through a golem crystallizes upon its destruction. So those golems that we tried to defeat in the tutorial, the golem, or essentially just parts of the golem. If you want to read through it, or if you want to play, you're gonna have to cough up $20 just to play this game. Would I say it's entirely too worth it? I would say it's kind of worth it. I mean, it's not a bad game overall, although in its current state, I believe it's like version 1.4. It's a pretty polished game overall. The art style it's good. I will give it that, and the gameplay is pretty action-paced and puzzle-based. A little bit puzzle-based, okay? So it reminds me a little bit of Diablo. And the old man goes away. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the tips. Oh, no, never mind. He's not done yet. So now you can basically go anywhere. And I will not talk to any NPCs, so... Yeah, talking to NPCs in this game is almost useless, okay? It's just as bad as the guy in Zelda that says, "I am evil" or "error." It's kind of like that. So what we're supposed to do now is go into the dungeon where we got defeated. But now, if you enter the dungeon, it will change different patterns, and it won't be the same dungeon as you tried to attempt to finish in the tutorial. Oh yeah, the biggest rookie mistake that I've made while playing this game that you don't want to do is try and press return. Okay, don't do that. It will soft lock your game. Yes, before you use the pendant to get out of the dungeon, before it even says that, do not press the pendant key. Do not hold onto it because it will break your game. Oh yeah, I will tell you a little bit about the weapons. So for the sword and shield, you can actually... For the shield, you can charge forward while holding onto it. And this only deflects projectiles and other melee attacks unless you're swarmed with them. When you're swarmed, it can't block forever, so... Try not to keep blocking, try to hit and block at the same time. For these golems, what I like to do is just back, oh, ooh, we got nothing. Oh shoot. Oh. Yes, you have to really reposition yourself in the correct space. Otherwise, they will get a hit on you, and you don't want that. Uh-oh. Okay, you see what I did there? And... For example, when I died again, I spawned back at the original level. So whenever you die in this game, there's no game over screen. You just lose half of your items. Oh yeah. Also, you can't view your inventory unless you defeat everything first. There we go. Oh. Actually, never mind. You can't do anything. That's very strange though. I don't know why they do that. But what you can do is use potions, and that's done by pressing E or whatever hotkey you assign it to. Alright, let's see what's over here. J. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. I think he means this dude. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though I'd say I'd fared better than he. He caught me spying on near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map. Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old Crazy Pete, done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of the dungeon must possesses a key of sorts. Okay, that's kind of grammatical error. All of them linked to the giant locked door outside the dungeons. The fifth door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the fifth door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Well, you heard it from the skeleton, folks. They really aren't what they seem. Although, it's really concrete. It's not abstract. Okay, big boss, gonna kill me. I suppose to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, big boss gonna be so upset with me. With little me. I don't know, guys. The dialogue is not. It's written in sort of like a caricature sort of way. And as you can see right now, in order to teleport or go back home, you need to use the pendant. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to teleport home by... what I did was assign my hotkey to the return key on my keyboard. For yours, it will probably be the J key, but I'm not entirely too sure. It's different for everyone, I think. So all I have to do is press the hotkey that I assigned it to and wait for about 3 seconds, and there you go. Escape with the pendant. Again, guys, do not use the pendant before the game tells you. Otherwise, you're gonna get soft locked. Okay, there's no other way to get out of dungeon besides using the pendant. It's one of the flaws that I find with this game. If you don't have enough gold or enough basically money, you will get soft locked. Right, I found him. Of course he's dead. Where else do you think he was? Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the introduction as well as the first quest. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you want to see more, why not support me, subscribe, and like the video. And until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and peace.